Hi everyone, hope everyone's doing fine today. Today we have another unboxing, and I'm trying with this series to create a catalog from the past couple of months of watches that are around 150 euros, either mechanical, automatic, or manual wind, or quartz, solar, multi-band 6, eco drive, you name it, to create a base of knowledge that you can use to choose your starter watch. So today's unboxing is a watch that has a lot of controversy, and if you definitely know this watch from its very uh, unique, let's say, color for their boxes, it's this Invicta. It's the Pro Diver 1994 0B in 40 millimeters. And it's one of these watches that there is a lot of controversy online, and a lot of people that hate it, a lot of people that like it. I'm going through it very neutral. I'm here talking about a watch that costs on Amazon around 115 euros, an automatic diver watch. So I wanted to see, okay, compared to other watches in the same price category, is it worth the money, or is your money better spent somewhere else? I would think you might even get a better deal somewhere else. I didn't look out for other deals. I just looked on what I can get without risk and send it back, but to be able to show you guys this video. So of course, helping and subscribing to the channel helps me make more video like these and improve my the quality of videos. So make sure to leave comments in the comment section. What do you think I should improve? What kind of watches should I get? And so on. So first off, we have here the Invicta Pro Diver 40 millimeters. We can put the box away. Let's start with the obvious. Blue color, blue bezel, blue dial, Mercedes hands, loom pips, very Submariner design. Has a automatic movement. Changes here. The day, hand wind, unidirectional bezel, minimal play. The bezel is very ratchety. It's very the bezel action. It's not good. It doesn't feel right. Has an Invicta on the side, which I totally hate. I don't like it when they engrave anything on the side of the case. It doesn't make any sense for me. We know what watch it is. You don't have to show it around. It has a stamped bracelet with a, let's see, yeah, stamped clasp. So very weak, but at least solid endings. So if you might saw the video from the Seiko video, which I will show as well, maybe in another video, comparison video, the best startup watch, automatic one. Maybe I'll show a Seiko, an Orient, and Invicta, which have this almost the same price, and you can choose. Maybe I'll add even a Citizen to them, so even you have another quartz alternative if you think that in that price range automatic movements are still not that interesting. Anyways, coming back to the movement, to the swatch of today, let's zero in. As we can see, 40 millimeters lug to lug. Sorry about that. 48 thickness, thick boy, 15 millimeters of thickness. It has an automatic movement. It has a movement that I know a lot of you guys and girls, of course, you are familiar with it. It's the NH35 from Seiko. You have here a display case back, a little bit yellow on the rotor, and we have a loom on the loom pips, loom on the hands, and on the indices. I do think that on the hands and maybe on the loom pips would be stronger than the indices, but other than that, they have to cut cost somewhere, right? Screw down crown, so maybe they cut cost on the design, because let's face it, this is copied from Submariner design, and dimensions, everything, even the polishing on the bracelet, the same style as an oyster bracelet. And yeah, what can I say more? It's a heavy watch, also 350 grams. The Seiko was around 115 grams. I might have forgotten to say that in the video, but anyways, so this is a heavy watch, and it's a big watch as well. Like, I have a 17 centimeter wrist, and I won't even close the bracelet because I don't need to, but it is big. It wears big. It's a heavy watch. It's a thick watch. Even on the bracelet, it feels thick. It feels not so, how do you say it? It's not flimsy like Seiko watches. When you move them around, even when you close the bracelet, you can hear the metal shaking. But in this watch, you feel solid, but somehow it's just too heavy, too big. It needs someone with a bigger wrist. Maybe someone with a bigger wrist, or that wants a smaller watch for them, because it looks small, but it wears very big. So let me put it on the time grapher and see how is it performing. Wow, I have to commend them on the regulation of the movement, because +1 for an NH35, that's kind of good. That's really good. Amplitude is low, bit 206. Peak error is a bit high, 0.3 milliseconds, but it's okay for a watch that price. 21,600 vibrations per hour. So I have the smooth, or kind of smooth 6 ticks sorry, 4 ticks per minute. Yeah, let me stop this. And like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the bracelet, so let's take the bracelet off. So we can show you also the movement, which is one of the things that, as a starter watch that you're starting your hobby, starting maybe buying in mechanical watches, might be interested most in. Oops, sorry about that. So here we can see the movement, this NH35, which is stable for everyone that mods watches or buys movements and put them. Maybe a drilled lugs here would have been beneficial, because kind of hate taking these off. Let me pause and come back to you guys. These are the details then that you see when you're changing the straps, the machine etching on the side, and then you see where the costs on the case, the finish on the parts that you don't see. And you can see the quality of the metal is not that great, but like I said, for a starter watch, it's not a bad watch. Let me put it on a NATO and show you guys how it will look like. On my 17.1 centimeter wrist, so around 6.7 inches, it does look quite good with this NATO, I have to say. And it takes away a little bit from the thickness, and maybe with this black NATO it gives it also a bit of nice nice color I won't say contradiction, but composure, because black and blue goes together, and you can see that also the blue inside is not as the blue outside. Maybe a blue NATO strap would be also quite nice, or maybe a white one. Well, like I said, for a starter watch, it's not a bad watch. Be sure to check out my channel for more videos on comparison, because I will definitely compare this watch to other watches in its price bracket. For a starter watch, maybe an Orient, maybe a Citizen, maybe a Seiko, and then you can choose. Anyways, here's the subscribe button. Don't forget to press on it, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.